Welcome to the Game Day Recap, sponsored by Alabama Power. I'm Brendan Marcel. This is Kevin Skarbinski. Auburn, a 31-24 winner against Louisville in what was really an uneven game, Kevin. What are your thoughts?
I'd say hold off on those reservations to New York for the Heisman Trophy presentation and to Arizona for the national championship. Auburn clearly has a long way to go. The good thing is there's a long time between now and then. A lot of mistakes, but a lot of things to build on. Probably the most shocking thing was how poorly Jeremy Johnson played. Yeah. Unbelievable throws on those 3 picks. 3 picks,
2 straight to the defensive back. The guy was right there and he was pointing at him practically before he threw the ball. Then 1 into triple coverage on a deep pass that really the other receiver wasn't even around. Just really poor decision, something that we haven't seen from Jeremy Johnson in the 10 or so quarters he's played in his career up to this moment. The defense in the first half was pretty good. Then the second half, they struggled a little bit against the new quarterback that Louisville put in, Lamar Jackson, the true freshman.
Kind of a reverse script for Auburn. The defense really set a tone early. The offense struggled. And I asked Jeremy Johnson about this, I wondered if the game plan changed as he struggled and as Peyton Barber got stronger behind the offensive line, if they didn't run the ball more than they had planned to coming in. Brandon, it looks like they just turned the lights out on us. Lucky for Auburn, they turned the scoreboard lights out when they did. If this game had lasted 2, 3, 5 minutes longer, I'm not sure Auburn would have held on. And they walk away from here, they limp away in some ways, especially at the running back position.
Rock Thomas and Javon Robinson both injured. I think Rock Thomas is a little bit more serious. We'll try to get more details on that. But Peyton Barber steps up, finishes with 113 yards rushing, really led the offense there in the second half, kept them afloat while their 2 other running backs are on the sideline. Plus, Carl Lawson, the best defensive player on either sideline, doesn't play the entire second half with apparent hip injury. It's apparently not serious, but you could tell the defense was playing a little bit different. And you got to worry about that because 2 weeks from now, they go on the road to LSU in their first road environment.
Carl Lawson was the best player on the field while he was on the field before he got banged up, as you said, with that hip. As you said, it doesn't appear to be serious, but when he's full go, when his motor's on full, he is almost unblockable. And you saw that in the first half. And Trey Matthews made plays. He got banged up a little bit. Was it a shoulder with him?
Shoulder with him. Looks like he's okay, too.
But you're right. You mentioned the LSU trip in 2 weeks. Obviously, a walkover against Jack State next week as they debut the Aubitron scoreboard, and everybody gets used to that. But this was great atmosphere here in the Georgia Dome. Felt like a bowl game, but it also felt like an Auburn home game. Jeremy Johnson playing so poorly, you have to wonder, how is he going to handle that raucous, unhappy, unkind crowd in Baton Rouge in 2 weeks?
Jeremy Johnson's played 14 quarters his entire Auburn career, including 4 today. He's never played a full quarter on the road. And by the way, you got to do it at LSU, one of the best atmospheres in college football. Good luck.
Best or nastiest, depending on what color you're wearing, right?
It's the nastiest, and it's the most humid.
Let's not be polite.
Yeah, that's right. So they'll be yelling Tiger Bait all night.
So Auburn better get a lot better between now and Baton Rouge.